Donald Trump, the former president of the United States, admitted that he could run for the post of the head of the state again. In a speech at the U.S. National Rifle Association convention in Texas, the former White House leader said that he allowed Democratic governors to solve the problem in Minneapolis, Chicago, and Portland on their own during the 2020 mass riots. "If I run for president again and win, I will no longer consider myself obligated to follow those rules. I will turn on forced crimes as no one has ever done before," he promised. In the spring and summer of 2020, dozens of U.S. cities saw massive BLM protests, involving riots and clashes with police, over the shooting of African-American George Floyd. In some states, the protests escalated into riots with pogroms, looting, shootings, and arson. A total of 114 police officers were injured in the riots. Damage caused by the protesters is estimated at $1 billion to $2 billion. In July 2021, the U.S. Department of Justice expressed concerns about former U.S. President Donald Trump's desire to retake the presidency. According to the department, it could provoke new unrest similar to the events outside the Capitol in January 2021. The Justice Department concluded that there are no legal mechanisms to reinstate Trump in office, and his suspicions of election fraud have been completely denied. Current U.S. President Joe Biden's rating has reached an all-time low, according to a National Opinion Research Center poll in cooperation with the Associated Press. The study found that only 39% of respondents have a positive view of Biden's presidential work. Overall, only 2 in 10 American adults think the country is headed in the right direction. A month ago, for example, 3 out of 10 citizens thought so. The drop in the rating was mainly due to the Democrats. Only 73% support the American leader. The magazine also notes that in the past, Biden's approval ratings among partisans never fell below 82%. Political analysts say that if the presidential election in the states were held today, former U.S. President Donald Trump would surely beat Joe Biden. According to him, Trump is pretty far ahead of Biden in popularity. In March, an NBC News poll showed that Americans began to lose confidence in U.S. leadership in the world, with 53% believing the country's situation is the beginning of a long-term decline in which the United States will no longer hold a leadership position in the world.